Sorry if that was loud. Greetings and salutations, fellow Landsradians, the High Council, and to all of those beyond. Thank you for tuning in and watching another delightful video of Ebony TKR. It's the R5 Life with Leto. I am Leto the Second, R5 of the Landsrad, Muad'Dib, on server 1964 in Ebony. The King's Return. Turn. My apologies for being away for so long. I know that you have been waiting with bated breath in betwixt various videos that I have posted lately. I can't thank you enough for all the involvement, all the comments, all of the interaction. It's a little bit redundant there. Uh, Sharing with anybody and everybody, it seems. At one time, I had 69, dude, followers, and now I'm up to like 75. I can't believe it. I think that's pretty neat, just because there's something out there that we are finding useful and or entertaining, and I just am super stoked that I could be a part of that as far as your Ebony life goes. But yes, I've been away for a little bit because that we had server war, and you know things get real busy there for some of us. And also the post server war, either maybe I don't know high or low, or I get a post server war grumpiness, I guess you could say. And I was pretty worn out because let's see here. It's just, I conquered a couple of temples, and man, it takes 6 hours, and I did it solo. It was a lot of fun. I learned a lot of new things as far as like some strategy goes, and some techniques and stuff. And We played a great server, 2005, and it was a lot of fun. Really cool people. Thank you for that experience. And congratulations on the win. Yes, we lost it. No big deal. We're dealing with the penalties, but it's okay. A lot of good stuff to learn and experience, and new friends to make. Anywho, um, this is a very special day. Okay, let's see here. Oh, that was the intro. Anything else to the intro I wanted to say? Yeah, some time in there. I'm not going to talk about any things that I thought about doing. I want to stay focused on what this is specifically, because this is a very cool, special day that I've been excited about uh, for quite some time. All right. Um, some of you maybe perhaps have remembered what my plan was to do next after various upgrades I've done, increases in building strength. We went from Keep 40 to Military Academy level 5, and then we did our rally spot, which required an army camp. And what? Now we have come to the day that it is possible, fingers crossed, go through some inventory. I'm pretty sure we're okay there, but it's going to be a lot of fun. Uh, the day to finally upgrade our victory column. All right, at level 7 right now, and I'm excited about the increase here. Not just because when we get to level 8, we're going to see a significant increase in our power. Almost 4 freaking million. That's pretty amazing. All right, nearly 4 million in power. Let's see here, 1% in general's basic attributes. Our construction speed goes up 10%, our research speed goes up 10%, and our march time reduction is going to go up 2%. That makes a big difference, my friends, that march time reduction. March speed is a big deal. So don't neglect that. All right, cool. So we can see that that takes a significant amount of resources, okay, to do this upgrade. 15.4 billion in food, 19.58. We'll just call that a good 19.6 billion, all right, in lumber, and 20.2 billion, we'll say 20.2 billion in stone, and finally the iron ore, 19.5, 19.6 billion. So basically what I like to do is round up, like, all the way to the highest amount that we have, and that's stone in this case. And we need about 20.2 billion in resources each. That's what I'll say. Okay? Even though they're not all there. Plus, there are a number of requirements for each level of the victory column. You are seeing that as you go along, or as you have surpassed me. Uh, Here for level 8, we need count them three. Generals that are at 9 million and above power. Okay, and that is somewhat easy to get, relatively, depending on your level, where you are with your civilization equipment and or dragons and such. And of course, max specialties and general level, all of that stuff factors into this. Um, you can manipulate these power numbers, if you will, by moving equipment around and even moving spiritual beasts and dragons around, okay, and then doing the construction and then switching everything back. I don't have to worry about that. My three generals that I have: Alexander Hamilton, Olav the second, and Artemisia the second as well. Artemisia the first. I forget. Oh my gosh, my poor girl. I forgot if she's the first or the second. We'll just call her the first because she's the best. Um, they are all comfortably above 9 million with their various gear, and I don't need to switch anything out. Also, 10 epic generals. 10 epic generals, and those are going to be historic generals, okay? It can't be the regular epic orange ones. I don't know why it doesn't say that. Probably there's too much that have to be ascended to star level 10. Awakened, all right? They have to be all red, the red border, all 5 red stars, and it will say awakened inside their uh, 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 general description. Okay, and then finally, last but not least, one thing that we checked off, which was the essentially kind of the last thing I needed to do besides amass all of these resources, was get to keep level 40. I'm super stoked about this. Okay, I'm super stoked, super stoked to share it with you, because it's going to do a number of things for us. Namely, in order to upgrade my Council of State to level 8, I mean level 26, I need to have my victory column to level 8. Victory column is in direct relation to the Council of State. You'll find the only way to upgrade your Council of State, besides unlocking other seats through various battlefields and server wars, is increasing your victory column. All right, and it's super super important because the Council of State is where a lot of stuff happens for you, a lot of action as far as your buffs in city and regular attacking and such. I mean, it is huge. Okay. It's one of it's really exciting, honestly, to unlock all of these things and want to see how much your power and it really increases. Okay, and then a lot of debuffs too. Okay, of course we know this here. Let's see here. I would say about 7:45. We talked about the Council of State a little bit. Boop, 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 boop. And check this out. When you upgrade these things with the Golden Glory Twigs, all right? Uh-oh, I'm going to sneeze. Hold on. Ah! I realized that when I took these out, it just went to recording there. Oh, man. Sorry, I got a little dust in my nose or something somewhere. Hopefully that wasn't terribly loud, as in like hurting your ears. Anyway, as you upgrade this, all right, your title grade buffs, you'll see that there are a number. At least this one has one. All right, enemy ground troop and mounted troop attack minus 20%. Okay, let's see. Does the governor? I'm here at level 4. Let's upgrade that. We've got debuffs here. All right, enemy troop attack minus 10 when attacking. All right, so there are debuffs and buffs inside here. And when we get to victory column level 8, boom, we're gonna be able to upgrade our Council of State to 26, and that is going to give us another mounted seat position. Okay, yes, we like this. This is great, because I love my mounted. We want to slay some mounted. And what this is going to really help tremendously. Plus the in-city siege, in-city ground, and in-city HP. I don't have any mounted generals right now that are any higher than the second red star, so I will at least be getting a boost in HP and some in-city siege machine defense and ground troop attack. Yes, but irregardless, not a word by the way, that is a lot of extra help. I might even, maybe even be able to get to Council of State level 28. We'll see. More than likely, I'll probably have to level up my pasture again. Okay, so that's pasture level 35. There's a chance that I might have to go to like 37 with the pasture because you see it ended on 35. It's at 36 in order to, it's usually two more. I don't know. We'll see. But I have a very, very strong feeling that I'm going to have to get this to level 37 in order to get the Council of State one more. But we'll see. We might even have enough to do that. All right. Let's see here. Where are we now? We're at 11 minutes and 10 seconds. Okay. Well, big reason that we're doing this, I'm going to say why, not because of all the awesome stuff I just talked about right there. Why this is a good time, why this is good, Tim, to upgrade the victory column. I've been needing to collect and grind for the sorry about that, a little bit of see how that drip there, of the grind for an accumulate all of the resources, yes, but also it's a propitious time because we have another sprint. All right, a speed up sprint. And this is great because last time we did a lot of the upgrades, we had the resource usage sprint, and I ended up getting fourth place, I think, in the sprint ranking. All right, and that's really good rewards as far as the Hermes coins and all the stuff that goes along with it. So I benefited from that and I got some stuff back. Now we've got a speed up sprint. So all the speed ups we use are going to go towards this one here. And I've already, completed some things because when you weren't with me, I had done some research in here. All right. The more Cantabrian Circle. All right. And the Wild Hunt. More monster troop attack. Plus this Besiege 3. Got to get one in there at least. Why did I do that? Well, also going into why this is a good time for upgrades and other things like upgrading specialties. Let's see here, feeding dragons more than usual, even though it's not a super feeding event. Well, we have an alliance competition, okay? Um, there is an alliance competition, and depending on what bracket you are in, what league, if you will, I think, yeah, what league, there are just phenomenal things to win the phenomenal rewards. Okay, rewards. So this is a good time with um, uh, construction. I was hoping that we would get some construction. We're going to keep looking because we're not quite to the construction part, but there's a development quest which will increase your building strength. I'm so sorry, my nose is itching. Increase your building strength by a certain amount, but there was a power of technology quest. And I did that one a whole bunch this morning, as much as I could, with the military scrolls, tactic scrolls that I could. All right. Now, interesting thing, and the reason why I did this, and just kind of a side note as far as um, being careful, if you will, or utilizing, being the most efficient and or I don't know what the way to put it in. Getting the most out of it and stretching your speed ups and everything further. All right. So I did a bunch of research, a whole bunch of it. And it cost a lot as far as the research time 312 days here. And, over the course of six levels, that's a lot of days. And look at what happens when we upgrade the victory cup to 8. It boosts our research speed 10%. So it might have been a better idea, okay, for me to wait to do my research until after I had finished completing the victory column, because I would have received another 10% research speed buff. The reason why I don't mind, and this is just me, all right? The reason why I don't mind and why I did it already, because A, be honest with you, I forgot. B, I wanted to get those alliance quests out of the way because I wanted to get that last. I wanted to get the last whatchamacallit, yeah. I wanted to get the last reward for me, which is 20,000 gems, 45 super safe resource chest, and a epic historic general premium tickets, please. Okay, so that's why I did it. Also, since we just mentioned that there is the speed up sprint. I don't care. I'm not as I'm not as worried about saving Tim. I need to use speed ups. This is just my approach. Okay, my approach. I need to use more speed ups now so I can complete these quests faster and or easier with essentially less speed ups since maybe my math is bad. It could be less speed ups because I'm not saving anything. I'm paying more time, more Tim. That's probably not true, but you know what I mean. I need to use the speed ups, so I didn't mind not saving another 10%. Okay? Cool? All right. Right on. You with me here. So we talked about why this is a good time. All right. The speed up sprint, because we're going to use speed ups. It is an alliance competition day. Oop, and I would be remiss if I didn't talk about kind of the one day where I and or you maybe will benefit the most out of this, a tiered monarch day. Okay, tiered monarch competition, and it's the development day. So all of your research, all of your building power, and the speed ups you use on research and building power, okay, whether they're common or actual, research and or construction speed ups, and refining stone stuff. Okay, I'm hoping to win this one. All right, I'm already ahead by a little bit, but I have a feeling more of this is going to go on. Okay, but the prizes in here, like I said, are always really, really good. All right, I've got about 98 of these right now, these golden commemorative coin random chests, and I'm really hoping to cash in as much as I can here because, little side note here, 1749. Okay, the what is it? The journey to Civs, journey to Civ. There is a little update. Okay, we got a new update. There's stuff going on. I didn't get to talk about it. I didn't get to live stream or anything. I'm really sorry about that. But in version 5.19.0, Voyage to Civilizations Ornament Gallery. All right, this is a new addition with this new update. All right, you get collection bonuses for the ornaments that you own that are in your ideal land. You can, once you get them, unlock them, and construct them, you can take them out if you don't have room and you still get the buff. All right. But when you own a certain amount of these ornaments, you get some badass rewards plus some tremendous debuffs and buffs. Okay, so those of you who I've encouraged everybody as much as I could to go do your ideal land. You want to? It's really awesome. There are a ton of buffs. It takes time, but now we've got a lot of free ways to get these commemorative coins. But owning 5 of these, you just go and look at these prizes. All right, I got a lot of these coins back. All right, 5. Well, that was own 3. Oh, and wow, some of them own 5 level 3s. Oh, I didn't see that. Own 3 level 2s. Own 20 ornaments. Own 15. Own 10. Own 5. Own 30 level 10 ornaments. That's going to be a big one. Apparently, these are treasure scrolls are very, very valuable. All right, own 25 level 10 ornaments. Those are going to be quite a, 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 a lot of work to get. All right, but look at the prizes that you have. plus these buffs, okay? Plus 10% attacking mounted troop, attacking ground defense, plus 10. Debuff, when defending debuff, when defending debuff, when defending debuff, when defending debuff, attacking troops, attacking troops. I mean, these are huge, 25% all troops HP, all troops attack. Wowza, wowza, wowza. 22 level 8 ornaments. So this is a long process, but you can see how worth it is with all of these tremendous buffs and debuffs. And a lot of them are simply for owning a certain amount, all right? So you max out at owning 40 ornaments, all right, and you get this debuff here, and then it goes into owning a certain amount of uh, level such and such ornament. Oh, attacking range troop. Oh, shnikes. But I'm gonna shoot for hopefully this 25. You know, I'm gonna hopefully get that before this event is over. So, little side note there. That's why this is important. That's why it's a good time to do this tiered monarch. I want to win as much as I can there so I can get more into my ideal land. All right. Okay. Big ups to the real Uke Juice. All right. Who helped me remember to look into a general that I've had forever, you know, that probably all of us have. There was an announcement, an announcement a little while ago, 21. Man, so I'm gonna do shout out. All right, to you. Where they improved King Arthur and Sappho as far as their ascension levels go. Okay, we looked at Sappho last time with construction because she gives a construction buff. All right, but look at what we have here for King Arthur now, since the tiered monarch and the victory column is has to do with research as well for development. Research time reduced time by 15 minutes when you own this general, simply by owning him. So keep him in there, all right? Keep him in your roster. All right, don't neglect him. And then it's worth ascending him too. These first 3 star levels, you don't have to use Blood of Ares to ascend him, okay? But you do for the 4th and 5th. All right, but when you own the general, research speed in minutes, research speed, research speed, huge research speed buffs and deductions when you own and or ascend King Arthur. So thank you, Real Uke Juice, for pointing him out again. Real Uke Juice, right? Forgive me. I'm gonna make sure that that's right. Give me a second here. You got. I'm pretty sure I checked it out, but I gotta represent. Boop. Doodle-doo, doodle-doo. Yeah, real you juice, man. Thank you. Okay, that's awesome. We'll get on there. I got a couple of comments. So that's cool. That's a side note. It is time. We are at 23 minutes, 20 seconds, and we've covered our bases, what we're doing, why we're doing it, how we're going to benefit from it with the various events. Let's see here. Just trying to think. I had this all planned out. Now it's time to get into the inventory and we need to open everything we can to see how much we have as far as our um, as far as our resources go. Okay, remember we know what we need right now. 5,883 days. We haven't equipped everything yet, but yes, I have used my occult fire because I did some research already. Okay, so let's check this out. Into our inventory we go. I have been opening quite a bit lately, just because none of it has an RNG element to it, random numbers game. It's all just straight amount. You get what's in here. So we're probably not going to open as much as we have before, but irregardless, not a word by the way. We will open some things. Okay, so let's go down there and check it out. Ooh, champions tokens. Yeah, make sure that you grind the day out to get your 10 champions tokens a day, okay? Ariadne's journey is the one for today. All right, all right. What are we going to open? What are we going to open? Yes, we had 98 of those commemorative random chests. So once we finish this, yeah, we already talked about it. Ooh, I'm champing at the bit here. I've got a lot of tokens, tickets, please, to use, but it's not quite the time. I don't want Francis the First per se. All right, so should I use my surprise safe resource box? I don't know. Let's wait. I might not need to, okay? Remember, that's from Emir. You get 35 of those a day. I love the lucky lottery tickets. Those are fun tickets, please. All right. I'm gonna save these until next time because I wanna get more of the Monarch XP, and plus it's just healing speed ups otherwise. We are the feasting revelry. I love it. I love it. Gold participation chest. All right, we're gonna need to use speed ups. So let's open those. Those are always the same as far as them being a pile, a mass, a bulk, or an immense. Our hydras, I love them. I've been slaying them as much as I can, but look, they have just the best stuff in there. They got a good chunk of speed ups. They have Monarch XP, refining stones, chips, and a bunch of resources. I mean, they're one of the only event monsters with all of that shit in there. It's awesome. I love the hydras. They're so good. Even the junior steens, just go out there and slay as many as you can because you are going to get a shnikes ton of stuff. Look, there's many research stones as well. Refined research stone. Not every event monster has the refining and research together. Okay, like the golem does, but then they don't have the chips. Okay, and the monarch XP. These motherfuckers are just so good. Sorry, my ear itched. You got to go after the hydras. You got to. All right, cool. We'll open those. Shublingies. These ones don't matter. I don't know. You get the same thing every time, and I like to open them at 9.99. I might not need to right now. These ones I might not need to as well, even though those are good resources there. I like to open them at 100,000. Our golem chests. I'm not going to open our Zama because it's the ultimate war season right now, so we're getting a little bit of extra stuff. I'm gonna do it all at the end of the Ultimate Woe season because there is an RNG element. Our legendary Spring Festival rewards. These are coming from the Nyan. Nyan, because we are getting into the Chinese New Year, or marks the beginning of the Chinese New Year, and Ramadan. It's a wonderful cultural celebration time around the globe. So we are experiencing an extra influx of awesome, awesome monsters. And finally, I get to see the Nyan, which I have been waiting to slay because it was one of the fame quests in there and I have not seen them yet. So that's exciting. Those are fun. Go make sure and get them because you get festive surprise gifts. 35 of them a day. All right. There's a daily drop limit and you get 35 a day, just like those surprise uh, 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 resource bags from the emirs. These are really good too. You want them, and I recommend you hold on to them until the end of the event because opening them all at once is going to get you a bunch of cool stuff, I think, or at least you know. There's no you get one random item, so who knows? I still want to open them all at the end so I can get just boom all this stuff, and I don't think I'm going to need to use it for the super safe resources. Okay, there we go. We're getting there. Opening. These are the junior steam, the medium, and the senior uh, versions of the Nyan. The red roses and or other roses. There you can get them either you get them from slaying monsters and you get them from the little I love you patch. Happy Valentine's Day, by the way. I hope everybody had a nice time there. Let's see here, level 10 bash monster. Okay. I think that's really going to mark it, do it as far as all of our doing as far as all of our resources go. Now, let's see here. We got some super safe resources. We have got these, okay? These resource chunks. This is a senior resource chest. And I like this. This is a new little thing here. The probabilities above indicate the average appearance rate of each item across multiple openings, not an independent probability per opening. So if you open this one at a time, one at a time, it's not going to be a 62.5% chance of one or more of these or something. I can't quite interpret that, but what I interpret from this, at least to me, means that you're going to have a better chance of getting more items opening a whole bunch at once. It's kind of Ebony saying, hey, Leto and everybody else that has always done it this way and that thought this way, good job. You want to open more at once because you're going to have a better probability of getting these things to show up over multiple openings. I don't know. I'm not trying to brag, not trying to make anybody feel silly or whatever. It's just an interesting thing. Either I never I never noticed this before, or it is a new sort of addition as far as, hey, check this out. Okay. So that's kind of cool. I don't know if I need to open these right now, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to hold on to those because we opened quite a few things. I've been opening some things, and I have got a fair amount, I think, already of these 500K, 100K, so on and so forth, of each of these resources. Now, remember, I needed 15 billion in food. I've got plenty of that, all the, right here in my safe. Let's see here. I needed around 19 billion in my lumber. So that's 13, 15, that's 18 billion plus 5 and 7. That's 19.2 billion. All right, so we're good on lumber. Stone, we needed the most. Okay, what did we need? About 21 point something billion. What do we have here? 18 plus 2, that's 20 billion. 3 and 3, we have 20.6 billion. All right, so we're down about a billion there. But I've got that. How much is this? We were, it was 750 million there in the 5 millions. Um, and 2.4 billion in the 500K. So we're looking good as far as the stone goes with all this here. That's really encouraging because that means that we've got more resources to open elsewhere, and that's awesome. All right, so let's see here now. Stone, iron ore, which is always the thing that seems to be running lowest in my inventory. We're at 18.9 billion. All right, just under 19 billion. But we still have some here. Let's see here. How much is that? Just 18, 19 billion. So we're at like around 21 billion there. We're in good shape, my friends, and that's awesome. But we're going to be really low on all of these uh, uh, resources in the end, except for food. All right. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. We got to take a little aside to go kill Gragepu's thief. Thank you. Hey, that's another super resource. Okay. Gathering. Who's this? Who do I have in there? I think it was here. There we go. I had, Artemisia just going in the Alliance Lumberyard. Because it doesn't cost any stamina to get him in there. Thank you. And it's gathering, and that's nice. I can take him in and out, and it doesn't leave a resource tile, you know, hanging on there. Okay, cool. All right, let's check here real quick before we get into putting on all our construction stuff. Do we have a power of tech or a building? Don't activate dragon skills. That one's like, there we go. We got a development one. Do we have a 240 level development one? Mm-hmm. Sorry, R4s and R5s the only ones I guess that can refresh these, so I'm just doing a bunch. I'm getting rid of the ones that I think aren't worth doing, if you will. We got a 200 city development. That's good enough for me. I've already got my points for the alliance rigmarole. All right. As far as my Monarch scores go, but I want to contribute to my alliance overall as well, which we need to pick up the pace on, everybody. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right. So, I'm glad that we could see that. We got the alliance competition deal in there. Now we need to go over 3330. We need to go over our construction buffs, okay? Our construction stuff. We need to prepare for our construction time. All right, nothing else going on here. At least I don't need to worry about it as far as any sort of timing goes. Yeah. Right? Don't need to release anything, any scoundrels. Nothing to buy there, nothing new. Anybody new to recruit? Nope. All right. We got 7 hours there. Okay. Okay, we already looked at that. We're almost to level 15 with our um, Elizabeth, who's going to unlock a skin, which I'm super stoked about. Okay, and we're about ready to rock, my friends. Okay, Bono, let's get rid of those. Okay, so where are we? We're at 5,883 days construction buffs. We have already got our extra 16 point, whatever you might call it, 16.3% from our cult fire, from our Celtic demon dragon. And what we need to now, of course, equip our Mask of Agamemnon. Construction speed plus 30%. Where are we now? We're at 5,883 days. 5,604. So 833 days. We just went down, about 230 days. Okay, pretty cool. I like that. 230 days actually saves a bunch. That was a whole lot of speed ups in our research. Anywho, all right. Hey, check it out. Monarch gear super important, right? Yeah, we've got the medicine crown, but we're not healing anybody right now. We are constructioning, dog. Boom. All right. We're just knocked off. Oops, sorry about that. Knocked off 71% construction speed. Where are we now? Boom! 5,039 days. So, with our Mask of Agamemnon and the Strength Crown, we have taken care of almost 800 days. We're at 5,883, 808. We did almost 850 days. We're at 5,039 days. All right, that's awesome. Awesome. We've got everything else going on. We've got the new extra construction buffs from Sappho. Let's see here. We've got our active skill. There's nothing else to equip other than our castle decoration. Remember that one? Yes. Do you have the Fort Frost still? Check it out. I've got an hour and 16 minutes left on Fort Frost when I last used it from what do you call it? From keep level 40, I think. I think when we went to Keep Level 40 was the last time I used Fort Frost. That was 2 weeks ago because this is a 14-day thing. I've got an hour and 15 minutes left on it. Can you believe that? They call that kismet, fate. Although I don't believe in fate. We can call it serendipitous, but it is indeed fortuitous and propitious. We're going to take advantage of that. I could not believe it. I was wondering how much time I had actually, and I am so amazed that it's getting down to the wire. All right, an hour and 15 minutes left. I've got two more in my inventory, but I don't. Here on the table. Okay, I don't want it in the room. It's clean in there. No accidents. You got to be careful with it. All right, you already almost dripping it. Okay, so we just took care of another construction speed of 15%. That's great. I don't have to use another one. I don't expect to be doing any. Please be careful, buddy. Jesus. I don't expect to be doing any other construction for quite some time. An hour left here. We got an hour left there. We got an hour left on all the extra buffs that we need. That is awesome. That was our last 15%. Where are we now? We are under 5,000 days. We almost took 1,000 off. I'm going to say we did because that's dad math. 5,833. We're at 4,934. That is legit 900 days. 899, something like that. But isn't that cool? I think it's cool. Friggin' A. That's pretty cool. All right. So we checked out all of our buffs. They're all active as best as we can. All right. I like to look one last time. Yep, I am indeed wearing Fort Frost. We are ready to rock and roll, my friends. That is exciting. At 39 mins, all right, we're actually going to start construction. This is fun. I am so stoked. We even got a little bit of time to see what we've got left because we are going to have to construct on the Council of State, but it is very, very minimal, just in the millions. The millions. Oh, please, right? Okay. So fucking A, let's see how let's see how the cookie crumbles. All right, remember, food lasts, so it doesn't get consumed by all of our greedy, ravenous troops. Let's go with the most painful. 19.5, we're right about there. Boom. We have the resource critical on, as always. 2,399,000,000 is actually going to be 2,631,000,000. So 300 million more in there. Oh my goodness, 3.9 billion. Boom! We're at 4.3. That was an extra 4 billion there. Thank you. 350, we got an extra 45 mils on that one. We are using it all, my friends. Bye-bye. Thank you, resources. That's what you are for. We're at 9 here. We've got 15 here. We don't have to use all of it, but boy, howdy, is that a lot of it. So 9.6. Let's just do a cool 10.75. No, 9975. Nope, here we go. We're going to do a 10.75. That's not even enough. Can you believe that? My goodness. 275 more, something like that. Let's do 350. Come on. 350. That's probably not even enough. I'm not looking. Hey, there we go. Just a little bit more. Check that out. 4 billion left. I like that. That makes me feel good. Now we're going to get stoned. Here we go. Hi, Levy. A dog. V-dog. Boom. Boom. And a boom, that's 840 mil. That was a whole 100 million more on that. All right. Oh, it goes up so little there, like nothing. And then we get to the big bad boy, 18.39. Let's do 11 one niner. Yeah. Oh, snakes. Yeah, there you go. Should be enough. No. Wow, we got a lot more here. That's awesome. 550. Let's do that. Boom. All right. Okay, moving on to lumber. Get your lumber here. How we doing out there? Thank you for being a part of this. Like I said, I am grateful. Hopefully you enjoy this as much as I do as far as using all these. 5.53 to 6.1. That's an extra 500 million. Yeah. Extra 600 million or something. Something like that. My numbers might be way off. Boom. All right. 13. We need another 8. About another 8. 7 point, let's do 7.5 or 7.4. Boom. Jesus Christ. Okay. Keep being off by about 4 million. I don't fucking know why. Let's do here 435. There we go. All right, last but not least, the god dang food. Okay, 15. Not nearly as much. And it's going to be consumed as we do this. Those bungholes. We don't need to look at anything else. Look, it's already being consumed now. You jerks. I should do safe first, but I mean, I want to use all the not safe stuff. So, whatevskis. All right, 7.675 is 8 point fucking 3444. Okay, here we go. Boom. Yeah, all right. Man, oh man, it's going to be consumed before we do this. Got to press it. Pow! Woohoo! Time to do some speed ups, right? I'm not going to press the help yet because I need to use speed ups. This is what this is all about as far as the speed up things go. All right, so I'm going to use all my construction first. Saved up everything I can since last time. That's a lot. Oh man, that helps a ton. 582. Bye-bye, construction speed ups. I love you. Thank you for your service. Shubloips and a skadoosh and a schlemaus and a... You know what? I don't know why. I'm going to keep my 5 minutes. Whatever. All right. Here we go. Here's where the pain starts. Boop. Let's see here. Holy cow, 17, 242. Let's do I don't know why I do this. It was 4,580, 4,580. It's just kind of fun to kind of get these numbers down here. How many is it? 37,000. Is that going to take me? That's actually going to take me down almost to 755. That's cool. Boom. Actually, way lower. See, my math is so bad. All right. 19. Look at that. Gets dude down to a zero. I freaking love it when that happens. Flash sales, we're not going to worry about that right now. Check it out. We got help, love from our alliance already. Okay, let's see here. We actually pressed construction. No, we start construction there. Let's see here. I'll look at it another time, but we are at 45.15 or so. Let's say 45.10, 45.10, where we get the free. The free pops up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Here we go. You guys ready for this, guys? Oh, you know what I want to look at? Here, check it out. Remember that we get a whole extra 1% when it comes to um our let me see the first. Our general stats, okay? So 9.508860. That's what Artemisia the First is. And these are stats here, 1930, 1810. Neither here nor there, but in the video you can compare it. All right, we're going to see how much that goes. I've already forgotten how much it was, but boom! My dog's all looking at me like, what the? All right, we have done it, my friends. Fucking awesome. All right, let's see. Yeah, we got our building upgrade. All right. Upgrade victory column to level 8. Thank you for 3.4 million in resources. I mean, like, we just spent 21 billion in resources. Anything helps. Anything and everything helps, but come on. Gotta get to keep level 40, 10 ascend, 10 awakened generals, 3 of them over 9 million, and 21 billion in resources, and they give you 3 million in return. One of these days, Ebony is going to be like, we are going to fix all of the main quest rewards. We realize how shitty they are, and here you go. And then everybody that's already done the upgrades is going to get fucked, and they're not going to get anything. That's fine. I don't care, honestly. I'm glad to be where I am, but it's just fucking funny. Let's check this out. All right, we got a boost and all of that jazz. All right, we're not even going to worry about victory column level 9 yet, but we will see how much that does cost. And let's check out our generals. All right, let's check out to see how much our generals buffed. What did we get? How much we get? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Writing these things down because I'll do some chapters later. 9.532. We're at 9.50 something. We're at 9.532. 1%. It makes a big difference as things go along. All right. This was at 1930 attack. Now it's at 1941. That's like a whole new level. That's like Artemisia going from level 42 to 43. So that's a big stinking deal. All right, don't shake your head at the 1%. It's huge. As a matter of fact, it might have been what I needed for Champlain to get his next covenant. I'll be goddamn. I was 16 stat points short. All right, to get this part of the covenant for Champlain, and that 1% put me where I needed to be, and I was hoping it would. One of these days, I'll get Andre Messena. Is a general that you can't get other than spending money in one of the alliance, Carnival alliance, whatever. Uh, 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 Very, very special event. And he'll cost you at least 300 bucks or so to get. You have to triple coupon some things. So one of these days I'll pick him up just because he's worth having anyways. There are some fame quests to unlock, and Champlain is somebody I've invested in, and I got to be able to max out the covenants to get the most out of these generals. But I can't do it with Suchit and Turenne, even though Turenne is awakened. Champlain's at 9 stars. Suchet is only at, he's not at, let's see here. He's not there. I could take him up to 6 stars, but I don't want to. I don't want to worry about him until I can actually really unlock him and or get the skin. Otherwise, Alexander Hamilton's fine. I'm going down a rabbit hole I don't need to. But that 1% is a big freaking deal. All right. We got an extra 10% in all of our construction or research and march time reduction. That was an extra 2%. Awesome. Boom, boom. Hey, remember we did the alliance competition? All right, we definitely increased our power by that. Let's see here. Are there anything else that we can get? Because we're going to do a couple more things. All right, leaving these ones here because you definitely might, increase your power by 20. Ooh, I like using rune stones, okay, this time of year during the alliance competitions because you get the best return on a significant investment when it comes to those rune stones. All right, I'm not going to do it right now because I've already done it a bunch and I don't really have any rune stones to give elsewhere, but I am almost opening another 100,000 Delios. All right, cool. So we got that real quick here. Let me see here. Let me see here. Nope. 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 Don't want anything. Don't want anything. All right, cool. So beyond that, now we're going to transition uh, into our Council of State. Super, super exciting. Man, oh man. Man, that's awesome. What do we need here? Holy me. Next level. Council, fucking A. Victory column. Victory column level 9. I'm going to change that. VC level 9. Victory column level 9. You need 4 generals at 10 million and above. I'm not worried about that. You got to be at keep level 42. Way to put it within grasp. Keep level 42. It's nice at least to know I won't be thinking about the victory column for a while. I have 14 generals ascended to star level 10. Got well more than that actually. So I got one thing checked off. One general over 10 million power, and I'm not very far away from getting the other few above there. But for frog's sake, keep level 42. See you in 10 years, victory column level 9. Thank you for your service. Irregardless, not a word by the way. Check out that nice green little line there. 1055. All right. That's just nuts. Friggin' nuts. I love it. Now we're doing a council of state. All right. Council of state. Son of a gun. They're going to upgrade it, baby. We have enough already. We're going to use all of it. We have our construction stuff on still, right? Cool. We still have an hour left or so. Probably 45 minutes now. Let's do it. 5 days. Oh, man. That's funny. You are funny people. Let's see here. You know what? I've got 832,000. Let's just use 10 minutes here. Who cares? I don't have to drive home. All right. Boom. No auto helps. Shoot. Let's wait. Yowza, yowza, yowza. What did we go up by as far as our power goes? We went up a significant. Well, it was about 4. I don't know. I can't. I don't remember how much though. But this put that upgrading the victory column, building power does contribute to your Monarch power overall. So we're almost at 11.8 billion proper. It will round up on the phone because the number like that just can't fit on the screen. But my number went down significantly. Why? Well, fucking Battlefield started again, and K-44 rocked my world in Battle of Constantinople. I did survive 7 hits, though. I mean, they rocked me. There's like an 8 million capacity march level. It was a K-44, and all the generals were like level 47, and they were all maxed at 12.5 million power. It was every special general that had the unique, very lucrative. It was like Artemis and Hermes. It was Lorenzo and Niccolo, and then it was Romulus, and it had Lucilla with them, which is a ground general. So I'm guessing he didn't have Hercilia. I don't know. Once the ranged was Hatshepsut and Amos the first, and they all had their skins unlocked. I mean, this was a very very powerful keep, and It took them a while. They lost a lot of power, honestly, so I'm pretty proud of that. But they just kept hitting me over and over again. And then the stupid rallies from the rally hall or the night hall, the Arthurs, that just constantly come at you. They just kept attacking me, and I had no troops left, so my defense is losing, and all my traps, they just got gobbled up. So that loses power overall as well. Now, come on, there we go, free baby, boom. Okay, let's see here. Oh, wow, check it out. I just need more resources and I can get to next level 27. But what did we do here? Look at that. See that red one? That red one. Yeah, boy, yeah. 3.5, 55, is it 54? 54, 55, something like that. All right, we're going to look at inside. These are rough. Boom. Yeah. No general appointed? Well, well. We'll change that. Let's see here. Haken is at 7. So Artemis is at 7. Either or is fine. I'm not using them right now. And one of these days I want to, but boom, we'll put one in there. Artemis. Can't wait to get her skin when I'm really lucky in one of like the events like the divination cards where it's one of the prizes there. I'm trying to save up those little fate cards. We haven't seen that event in a while though. But boom, tagging mounted troop HP, thank you. In-city siege defense, in-city ground troop attack. I love that. I love in-city stuff. Oh, I wish I had 3 stars here. We'll wait for the next trial of knights, and we'll probably be able to get another 3-star mounted general in there. Now check this out. See, I've got an awakened King Arthur here. And look, I've got a 3-star Martinus and a 3-star King Arthur. Because you can't have 2 of the same. Each adventure general can only be appointed to 1 position. So you can't have multiple Minamotos, Martinus, Scipios in the Council of State. All right. The reason why I did that is to see if the stats stack as far as like the research buffs and or monster buffs, and I don't know if they do. I'm not really worried about it, but I had the extra fragments, and they don't cost any blood of Ares to get these first 3 stars, so I gave it a shot. Irregardless, that's not a word, by the way. We have who we need. Oops, took her out. Don't want that. Boom. Put her in there. All right. So, ranged. Council of the State level 28. Here's the big test. Can we get to 28? Or are they going to just totally give us the middle finger and say, sorry, you got to get to victory column level 9? I don't think that's the case. I think this is going to be the Council of State level 30 is going to fudge. I think Council State level 30 is going to be the one that requires level 9, but I could be wrong. Let's see. Let's see. Hopefully we're not. We're going to upgrade this. We need to utilize what we have here. Anywho, level count the Council of State level 27. The only thing it's going to do for us is give us more generals. Boom. We have 5 more power increase, of course, but 5 more generals on our roster. That's pretty good, honestly. It's good to open that up. What's up? No, no, sorry, not right now. Okay. Maybe when we have time to do another project with each other and everything else that you've got pulled out is put away. But that's definitely going to be fun. We'll see how we can do. Okay, so we're going to get more generals that we can have as far as our capacity goes, and that helps. So that's why this next level is beneficial. Let's see here. We have enough to do it. 47. Let's just do a cool 50. All right. 47.4. Look at that. Bye-bye resources. 25. 25. Here's 50. Boom. Shubwipes. Oh, look at that. To get to Council of State level 28, boom. We're going to be able to do it, my friends. That is so awesome. I'm so stoked about that. Holy cow. Oh, man. I'm happy, happy, happy. More Council of State construction. Construct. More Council O State construct. Oh, that's so cool. We're gonna get another ranged. Sorry, yelling at y'all here. We're gonna speed this up. Another ranged, baby. Yeah, yeah. Boom, 999 of those. Yeah. Ebony, yeah. Or, whatever. Did I? Okay, cool. Boom. Let's see here. Since we did all of that jazz. Oh my, look at that. Hey, Sprint Quest. We used our construction. That's cool. Nice little prize there. Claim. Yas. Yas. Look at that. We can get a fair amount of resources back. I love it. Look at that. We're not even to the third flipping stinking of speed ups. We used tens of, well, not tens of thousands. We've used, 6, 7 thousand days. Um, and we've still got a ways to get here. Get here. By the end of this event, sorry, I'm getting real close to y'all. By the end of this event, I'll probably get through this third round, and that's not going to really put me very high. I just got to 75 there. Dang. Dang. 75th place. That's a lot. That's a lot in speed ups. Look at this. This is nuts. 69,000 as far as points go. I don't know what they gotta be upgrading everything. That's just crazy. It's a lot of speed ups to even have on your person. I'm happy with anything here, and with completing a couple rounds and getting another 40 coins. 615 coins. I got a ways to go before I get my conquest or my military strategist, but hey, that's cool. Boom! Yeah! Okay, that's 27, which remember gave me 5 more generals as far as the capacity goes. 241 instead of 236 now. Thank you. Yep. And oh, mother frog and stinky caca. I didn't even see that. I knew it. I knew it. So I knew that. I don't know why. I guess I was looking at something else. I was all stoked there for a second, but I knew this was going to be the case. Victory column number 9, level 9, is going to unlock the range seat, and then victory column 30, which is going to happen, I guess, at probably keep level 45. Keep 45 because that used to be the max, is going to unlock the siege. So fucking A. That is, the Council of State is just such an important part to really improving your game across the board, and it takes the longest, the biggest commitment, not just in constructing it here, but in 28. I gotta get to victory column number 9. Frick. That's all right. Okay, that's all right. Not only because of these things, but because of upgrading it with the gory golden twigs. Okay, more debuffs here. I don't really want that one right now to spend that. I would rich. It's good that we can upgrade it now though, because we unlocked that mounted position. I'm gonna want to upgrade this one first. I need 4,000. Then I got to get this ranged up to 11. Why? Because of that mounted troop, ground troop defense, attacking mounted troop, and ground troop attack. I want that real bad, but I need to upgrade my ranged to level 11. I'm at level 5 here. And what is that going to cost? Medit Jades, of course. All right. Got 1,249. 1,249, and I need 6 levels. 6 times 3 is what? 18? Yeah. It's not going to cost exactly 18, once you get to the last one, or the next one, are probably 340 merit jades. So 3 times 5, 15. I'm not gonna try. I don't like to upgrade this until I can get the next one. I don't know why. Even though I know I want to use it on that one and no other one. But wait. Actually, this is important. Drop my pen. We're at an hour and 5 minutes. An hour and 5 minutes. Minute Jade stuff. Well, I'll think of something else when I do this. We got to activate something. Activation engaged. Constantinople's. These other ones, Constantinople. All right, this one's the bottle of Goigs. The bottle of Goigs. This one is server war. Got to win our second server war to get senators. And this one is council of state level. So your first one, first 3, governor, commander, and marshal are all based on your levels of SARS. The council of state goes, but boom. See here, we got to, once we fill the seat, we gotta activate, okay? Because we're not getting that attacking mounted troop HP yet. We gotta activate, and it costs merit jades, okay? So attacking mounted troop HP, boom! I'm gonna use that. I don't want that just sitting there not being used, okay? And 300 is quite expensive as far as the merit jades goes. It gets more expensive than that, but this is a good one, especially since it's, you know, are mounted, and I likes the mounted. I likes it, my precious. So that one not gonna get for a long Tim. Let's see here. Marshal. Upgrading this position. Oh yeah, we looked at it. In rally troop HP, enemy ground troop HP. In rally troop defense, in city siege, in city ranged. So I might actually want to upgrade this one first. I don't know. The other one's got attacking. It's got a lot more. I like this in-city siege machine though. In the enemy range troop and siege machine defense debuff. Always like those. So I'll be debating on that for a while, but I wanted to at the very least activate that. Cost me 300 and I could already promote that one for whatever reason. I need 10 radiant medals. 10 radiant. Oh, because it was winning some things. Ah, cool. Okay, cool. So those are different requirements. All right. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. We did it. We did it. We did it. Hooray. Um, and we found out some hard truths. Okay. Council of State level 28 getting this last range spot here. It's going to take us to keep 42. And then I'm assuming keep level 45 is what it's going to take to get to the Council of State level 30. 44, 45. Irregardless, not a word by the way, it's going to take a metric triceratops crap load ton. All right. Oh man, that feels cool though. So we checked out all of our stuff. All right, we looked at our sprint. We looked at any other whatchamacallits. Okay, good there. Oh, let's look at our tiered monarch. Last but not least, our tiered monarch. Okay, hour and 5, hour and 8 minutes or so. We're in outro and checking things out. Okay, luckily we've got no Poseidon's Day to worry about. Thank goodness. All right, lucky backstrike. I love that. Check this out, Officer General chest. You can win some cool stuff here, but man, that's cost a lot. All right, let's see your prize record. I redeemed something for dirt cheap. It was awesome. Didn't save it for you. I just wanted to get it. Nope. Okay, ooh, I need to do my moon. I got this moon. I'm getting close to awakening Maria Teresa. All right, all right, all right. Alchemy Shop already did that. Astral Oracle. I'm hoping I get lucky there, so I'm saving that to the very end. Lions Comp. Boom. Those ones are good. Boop, 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 boop. That one's a good one. That one's not bad, but I don't think anybody's really using a lot of materials to level up their dragons. Not like me, at least. Let's see here. Sharp weapons shop. I like the sharp weapons. You want to refine anyways? Those are good ones. Okay. No big deal. Come on, y'all. Jesus Christ. on. I'm gonna have to write a letter to my alliance. Okay, auction house, anything good here? Ah, man, that always goes for way more than I want. Boop, 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 boop. Grace the Star, Great Expedition. Here we go. Woo! We added quite a bit to our score there. Quite a bit. 7.9, we're at 62 million. I wouldn't put it past my friends here, this other very cool Micah Sunstar, who I might just have to say looks fantastic with that Hermes skin. Um, I wouldn't put it past these two, excuse me, to jump up there where I am. It's early in the day, and once they see my score, they might be like, you know what, Leto the second, I'm coming after you, punk. How dare you? But we'll see. I might find some other things that I can do some construction with. Probably not. That was really significant. I got to do what I wanted to do. What were the next things? The next thing as far as wanting to construct. Really, there's nothing on my menu. Ooh, VIP on the wall. Thanks, Grog. I think honestly it's my Archer Tower, which is 8.8. I don't quite have that much. I don't want to put myself down below where I am right now. I want to keep these resources. Oh, excuse me. But the next big one, honestly, is going to be our stables to get the unlock our T15 mounted, and that's going to cost more in resources than the keep level 40 did. So I'm expecting to be able to do this in a couple of months, and that's if, well, I'll probably do my Archer Tower before that because I'm going to need to anyway in order to get my Archer camp back up to speed. I still need to get that to level 39. So I'm not going to worry about my walls for a long time because I'm not going to K41 anytime soon. I would like to do my trap factory so I can unlock the next tier of traps. But there is nothing else really that I am looking to upgrade. The shrine won't help. I'm not getting any bonus anything on that one. Don't need to do any of these yet. One of these days we'll get to 13 of the Wisdom Dome because that will unlock the last siege craft. Well, it's 15 actually, so that's going to be a while. Man, oh man, look at this. Level 40 to keep K41. It's going to cost less than getting my stables up to keep to level 40. And that's some shit. That is some shit, isn't it? Okay, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Ooh, and I want to do this one eventually too. Another 30. So I'll be thinking about what to do next. All right. That was really cool. That's what I wanted to do. Holy shit, that was weird. We got nothing else to do. Upgraded the victory column to level stinking 8. Gonna cry ourselves to sleep because it's gonna cost us a fortune in time and resources and everything to get to 30 to level 9 so we can get more in our cancel estate. But irregardless, not a word by the way, we have become significantly more powerful. All right, and benefited tremendously from research speed, construction speed, and march time reduction, general's basic attributes. Super excited to do this with you, to share this with you today. Thank you for being with me. All right, it's a great time for a video. Hopefully it's interesting. And when you tune in and you see this next bit, you get excited, motivated to go for that next thing. If you got any questions, I appreciate all the comments, all the interaction, and the questions and the comments going into uh, the comments section. Sorry, that's a lot of comments. It means a lot. Really, Juice, shout out to you again for the checking out King Arthur and his um, new Ascension buffs. Go get some research done and ascend King Arthur. Then put him in your Senate. Totally worth it. Plus, he's a Covenant general for Beowulf, who I have plans for. But thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, share, thumbs up, thumbs down, anything and everything you can to interact with the channel, to inject some life into it. I'm really excited about the direction we're going in. And thank you for being patient in betwixt videos and the time that I need to recharge and get to that next thing. I am Leto the Second. This is Ebony TKR. It's the R5 Life with Leto, the R5 of the Landsrad, on server 1964 in Ebony, the King's Return. I will see you again next time. It should be fun. I got plans within plans. That's what the Bene Gesserit say, and the Spacing Guild. Mwadi plans within plans. That's actually Padishah Emperor. Sorry, taking a long time, rambling on, but I love you. Peace!